The second round starts here. It's the Western Conference semifinals. Game 1 on EA Sports. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Denver Nuggets. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Kings as they come into play. They have got to get home court advantage, and they'll need it in what's going to be a tight 5-game series.
And I'll tell you, these 5 games really make each game take on a greater importance than the 7-game series we're used to.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Kings have the basketball. Going a launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shots not going down. Murray with it. Just getting going here in game 1. The shot no good on the drive by Jokic.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Nuggets have the possession. Gets to the basket and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. And that one is out. Murray into the front court. His team up by 1. Jarrett Allen sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Jarrett Allen. Shot by Jokic. Off the iron. No good. Count the bucket for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Jamal Murray. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Porter. Down low for Harris. Nice pass to get things going. Kings with the ball. Cruises inside for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Porter. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Now a whistle. Timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. And now...
We know what's coming. Go get him.
De'Aaron Fox. Easy pass to the rim.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
The screen sets him up for 2.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Martin into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, he had it. Bagley.
I got ball.
Count it.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
It's Denver's ball. Drive by Murray, but he can't finish. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
TJ Leaf trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. Free throw try, off the mark. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Will Barton. To Harkless. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Kings. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Barton has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Cashes in for two.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Murray with the basketball. They find themselves down 10. Nice finish at the rim.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Will Barton from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Bagley. And the finish at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Murray into the front court. Down 11. To Will Barton. Cleans it up. Wesley Johnson swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that. That's how you get and ones.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. To Harkless. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Gets a shot up off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no... Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Count the basket at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Jamal Murray. That's off the side of the rim, no good. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Kings absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Sacramento Kings.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
It's Sacramento ball. And he finishes at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Murray with it. His guy's down big. Layup goes down. Well done.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Here we go. I got him.
To Bagley. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And count the basket inside.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Harrison Barnes. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old, simple, bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup. Offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And stuffs it home.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So it stays Denver basketball. Porter to Jokic. Flushes it home.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
I got him. Here we go.
It goes down.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Murray to the basket, but it won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Porter. Jamal Murray. Not that time. He misses. And counted at the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Fox. De'Aaron Fox slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine, and you call it a day.
Denver's got it. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And scores.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
New blood coming in for both sides. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Barton. And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay, now we're on. And you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First one, count it.
Good shot, good shot.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Got it. misses with a second to go. Quarter comes to an end, and the Kings right now feeling good. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start. Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. Finish that. And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nikola Jokic rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Mo Harkless, couple of free throws on the way. He wants this number up, 60% career free throw shooter. Oops, he missed one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Sacramento ball. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I've been watching this game for a long time. Sometimes all the prep and scouting in the world can help you stop a move like that.
To Harkless. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. Count the basket inside.
Putting on a show here, getting oohs and ahs from the crowd. This is entertainment, people.
Murray with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Man, he got blown by on that one. But sometimes those plays can spark the defender to buckle down and give way more effort to not be embarrassed like that ever again.
Knocked loose. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Knocked loose. Nikola Jokic snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
He gets it. Long key from 3/4 court. It's the Kings who get the victory. They've grabbed game 1 of this best-of-5 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Kings dominated this game from beginning to end. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.